this video into 2x speed. I'm telling you right now, I'm in the middle of recording it as we speak. Turn this thing to 2x speed because I will be blabbering. Like, no. Hey, I'm Deborah. Well, I know you saw the title. It's Unpopular and Controversial Booktok Opinions. I have my notes on my phone. We're gonna get into them. Listen, these opinions, they are controversial. A lot of people are gonna be offended. Like, I'm sorry. If you get offended, I'm sorry. But, like, these are just things that have to be said going into the new year. We can't keep doing this. So let's get into it. Number 1. If I have to suffer through half of a book, or 3/4 of a book, or an entire book for the plot to get good, or for anything to get good, then it's simply not a good book. This is gonna get the girls mad, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like, people talk about what ACOTAR, and they're like,
you just have to read the first 2/3. And the first book, it is bad. But once you get to the second book, it's so good.
I'm not reading an entire book that's bad. I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm not reading an entire book that's bad. And there are so many books on Booktok that are recommended that people are like, in the comments, like, oh, I just couldn't get into it. Like, it's just not good. And then a reply would be like,
no, girl, you have to read the first 763 pages. Then that's when it gets really good.
No one's reading all that. I'm literally sorry. Like, no one is reading all that. No one's reading that. And especially not me. Number 2. This one is controversial. It is very unpopular. I've literally never seen anyone with this opinion. I've never seen anyone talk about this. But I feel like Colleen Hoover might be overhated. I feel like she's overhated by, like, the people who want to be better than everyone else. That's what I think. I think that a portion of the hate is definitely valid if it's like her books are like abusive, if her books are like kind of freaky. Okay, that's 100% valid. But there are people who, I feel like the hate kind of just spread because of girls who don't want to be like other girls. Like, no.
You're just not a reader if you read Colleen Hoover. You're just like, if you enjoy that, you're just not a reader. Like, I don't understand why anyone would read these books and enjoy them. Like, you're just not a reader. Like, if you don't read this classic book, you're not a reader at all.
Girl, like, okay, like, we get it. We get it, you're better than everyone else. Like, we literally get it. But at the end of the day,
like, I would never hate on a woman.
Actually, I would. But no. Like, no, I wouldn't, like, but I get it. Like, I've heard there's, like, some, like, kind of crazy things in her books. Like, there's, like, abuse and whatnot. Some people do hate on her for that, which is, like, 100% fine. If, like, there's actually bad stuff in the book, of course, hate on it. Do not read that. But I feel like most of the hate towards her books are just, like, oh my god, it's, like, Wattpad. Like, it's just not, it's just, but it's, like, I've seen the Goodreads reviews. Those things are in the high 4s. I'm not even gonna lie. Those things are in the high 4s. I read Verity. Last year, I read Verity, and it wasn't awful. Like, you people were saying,
oh my god, the books, they'll kill you. They'll kill your family. They'll kill your dogs. You will end up dead. Everyone will end up dead if you read this book.
It's not that bad. Like, it's not, like, the worst thing in the world, genuinely. And I've heard that that's her best book, so maybe it is worse. It does get worse, but I feel like the hate, I feel like it's easier for people to hate a woman's work. I feel like if she was a male author, she would not be hated as much. I'm gonna be very, very honest. That's that. Next, enough with the same 5 mediocre books. Yeah, this community picks like 5 books every 2 months to hyper focus on and push at me like these books will save my life, change my life, turn me into a different person, flip me upside down, like literally throw me off the roof, like literally start a party in my body. Like, I will literally read this book and I will turn into a new person. Enough. If I see Fourth Wing recommended to me one more time, and genuinely, the more I'm pushed a book, I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. I don't care. Push it at me. I'm not reading that thing. Fourth Wing, do not show me that stupid cover again. Okay? I don't want to read it. I don't care what it's about.
It's the best book ever. I read it and it was amazing. And then I read Iron Flame and oh my god, it was even better.
I'm not reading it. The stupid Shatter Me series. I don't know why, but I think I read that, like, in middle school. Like, I'm not even gonna, pretty sure I read that in middle school. Like, y'all are reading middle school books. Like, I don't get it. Like, it cannot be that good. Like, genuinely, I feel, there's, like, something about that front cover that I remember. And I'm like, I definitely feel like I read this book before. Like, I definitely feel like I read it before. You people are just reading, like, these middle school age books, and I'm sorry, like, what in the world? Like, oh, I cannot be that good. Cannot be that good. Oh, and also, like, I don't care if a book is good. Stop pushing it at me. I don't care if a book is the greatest thing on all time. I feel like Booktok needs to start diversifying the books that it's pushing out. Because I feel like there are some creators on the app that like try to do new things. There are a few that they'll be like, this book is good, and it's like very new, like stuff I've never seen before. But the majority of Booktok, it's like pushing the same books. Like, enough. Can you people be original? This next thing, okay, is something that is controversial. But people have been starting to agree with me. Like, no, but like I've thought this for a while. But like, I don't know. People haven't said anything. Now people are waking up. Love Booktok. But spice is gross. If all you read are spice books, you're disgusting. I saw a girl, tagline in her bio was like,
I only read spice.
That wasn't it. But it was like something like similar. It was,
If it doesn't have spice, I'm not reading it.
I'm not gonna tell you who you are, but if you can't read a book without it having freaky scenes in it, like something's up. Maybe you shouldn't be reading books, actually. Maybe you shouldn't be showing yourself as like oh yes, I read books, when all you read is literally just scene after scene after scene. I've read 1 billion books this year, but all you read is spice, babe. Yeah, not a good look. And also, coming off of this, books with spice are not more mature than books without spice. And honestly, a book with spice, when it's too much, low-key is more immature. Books with spice, I honestly see as more immature, because if you can't go through a book without having your dopamine receptors fried by all the scenes you're reading, you're low-key a child. You're low-key a child, you're low-key a baby. A bit of a baby, perhaps. But it's like, and I feel like I don't want to be like ageist or whatever, but I feel like it's those older women, not even gonna lie, I feel like it's those 30s.
30-year-olds aren't old, darling. We're not old.
But all you read is spice, babe. It's giving middle-aged mother. No offense. No offense. No offense. But if all you read is spice, I'm sorry, you are no better than those mothers who are watching 50 Shades of Grey and reading those books. Yeah, you're your middle-aged mother. Middle-aged vibe. You look middle-aged. You're looking kind of old, woman. You're an immature person, like, genuinely, like, what can I say? Like, if all you read, if you open up your book and you're like, I'm so excited. Like, also, one thing that confuses me, spice is, like, scary to me. Like, I was reading a book once and it was so good. I was like, oh my God, it was People We Meet on Vacation. I read that book, like, a while ago. And I read it, and I was reading it on my phone because I got it on, like, Libby or Hoopla or whatever. I was reading it, and it was good, and I was like, wow, this is good. I'm so excited to get to the end and see, like, what the whole plot is. Like, I'm so excited. And then it got freaky. And then I was like, yeah, I'm done. No. Like, what? I feel like, one thing I do like is a fade to black. That's something I can get. I don't need to be in the room for it. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't want to read that. Like, I'm not, like, I don't want to read this. Like, and it's like, you people are freaks. You people are freaks who enjoy this. Like, I feel like if you read, like, some books with it, it's, like, fine, because it's just, like, you're reading a book. It's, like, popular book. You read it. It's fine. If all you read is spice books, something's definitely up in that brain. Okay. Maybe you need to start diversifying your genres of reading. Maybe you need to start choosing some new books. But I feel like, honestly, like, and that's no hate to the creator who said that in her bio, because at least she was being honest. At least she was being honest. Like, what can I say? Like, she's being honest. That's all she reads. Nothing's, like, genuinely, like, wrong with it. Like, I'm not gonna, hang you? Or, like, oh, that's kind of freaky. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. I'm not gonna, like, burn you at the stake for saying that all you read is a spicy book. But, like, maybe you need to start thinking for yourself. Starting reading some different books, maybe. it's just like food for thought, because like, why are you just reading spice? And like some of this spice is like, ugh, why am I reading this? Like when I was reading Verity, it was like, I bit the headboard. Why are you biting headboards? You are disgusting. You are disgusting. And it's like, it makes me cringe. That's the thing. People don't talk about it. People don't talk about it. But spice makes me cringe, because it's like, what am I reading? And I always skip pages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Much love. Much love. Much love to the Spice Girls. Spice Girl. Ooh. Much love to the Spice Girls. Girl, they should call Spice Girls. They're the Spice Girls. The Spice Lovers are Spice Girls. Honestly, that's a cute name. And like, genuinely, bottom of my heart, like, I don't hate people who read Spice, because it's like, I mean, we all have our interests. But it's just like, I feel like Booktok kind of pushes spice. And it pushes so much spice. To the point where authors now, it's like all you write is spice. And it's like, if it's like a romance novel, like if the point of the novel is to be spicy, then okay, girl, write your spice. Like, that's the thing. There have always been romance novels. That will never go away. I'm not being like, no spice, no more spice ever. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of books where you don't need spice, babe. Kind of coming off this isn't really a problem with Booktok. Actually, it is. Booktok popularized these stupid books, but they're spicy books with like an illustrated cover, because those covers ick me out. I have this book. I'm gonna read it soon. I got it from my library, which comes in later. You'll see. Happy Place by Emily Henry. I'm sick of these stupid illustrated covers that make me. It looks like I'm about to read. Actually, I don't know about this book specifically. It probably does have spice in it. I don't know though. But I know Emily Henry, like, people read on vacation had spice. But like, it had a fun cover. And I pick up this book and I'm like, hot pink? It's a beach? There are people jumping in. It looks like fun. I'm like, let me get into this. It just feels like I'm reading like a YA type book with like that, which would have the fade to black. But then I open it up and I'm reading 35 pages of detailed erotica. Like, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading all that. Madam, lady in the waiting, I'm not reading. The accents need to go. Like, I've been doing so many accents, it needs to go. Oh, my phone went black because of how much I was just talking. Too. Enough with the romance novels. Enough. Like, I feel like I have to look so deep in Booktok to find books that aren't, like, enemies to lovers. Childhood best friends to lovers. Like, can I get some fantasy? Can I just get some sci-fi? Honestly, can I get... Sci-fi's a dying genre. Not gonna lie. I love sci-fi. I've always loved sci-fi more than fantasy, honestly. Can I get some sci-fi? Can I get some fantasy? That isn't, like, romantic, low-key. Just, like, I need a breather. I definitely need a breather. Romance is fun, but I feel like it's low-key all Booktok pushes. Like, oh. Stinky. I skipped one of my points. This is the last one. Oh my goodness. This is a long video. Oh my goodness. The final countdown. This, like, you are so dramatic. Like, this girl is so dramatic. I cannot with her. The final countdown. Why did I say it again? Like, oh my god. The final point. You don't need to own every single book. Sit with that for a second. You don't need to be at Barnes & Noble once a week. You don't need to be in the Target book aisle once a week. You know who you are. If you're doing it, you know who you are. Like, the thing is about this is, like, I understand. Okay, I totally get it. Before I go back to college, I'm getting out my gift cards and I'm going to Barnes & Noble, because I can't take my library books to college with me. I'm going to Barnes & Noble, I'm going to pick up a couple books, take them with me. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like on Booktok, it's kind of pushed to buy your books. I feel like, especially, there are a lot of people who started reading from Booktok. And from, like, book TikToks, they started reading from that. And that's cool. But I feel like a lot of people now just buy books. Like, girl, what happened to the good old-fashioned library? What happened to go to your library and pick up a book? When I was little, I was burning through, like, 10, no joke, 10, 15 books a week. Like, I was reading when I was little. Like, childhood, like, honestly, before I got this phone, like, not even this phone, this new. Before I got, like, online for real, I was reading 24/7. Like, it was actually crazy. And I would go to the library, because who has money for that? If you have the money, go spend it. Like, girl, if you get in my comments and you're like, actually, if someone, I don't mind if people spend the money the way they want. No one minds about that, dummy. You're so stupid. Of course of course I don't care how people spend their money. Dummy. Please get a life. If you're commenting that, please get a life. No one cares how people spend their money, okay? The problem is when it's being pushed out more, not to go to the library. I think that's like, that's not even specifically the problem. The problem is one comment that I saw. That's the problem. Honestly, it's not even the people. The thing, what I'm trying to push right now is, if I had the money, I would be in the library 24/7. I mean, not in the library, in the bookstore. I love owning books. I think it's so cool opening up a brand new book is so nice. And I'm so jealous of the people who like have money to buy books, and hopefully that will be me one day. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to buy me books. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video, please. I love you. But like, I feel like I saw a TikTok comment, okay? And it was like a girl, the video itself was fine. I don't have a problem with it. And it was this girl, and she was like, I love going to the bookstore. Like, I just love like owning a book. Like, fine, amazing. And like someone in the comments was like, yeah, but like I love supporting my library too. Like, that's great. And like the creator liked it, and they were like, yes, like that's amazing. You do that. Like, I have no problems with the creator. The creator of that video was beautiful. She was smart. She was perfect. Love her. There was a comment under that was like,
I would never go to the library. Actually, libraries are gross.
Libraries are gross? You're gross. And I know you smell it. I know you stink it. I bet you have no friends. I bet your parents abandoned you on the side of the road one day. You're like, oh, what happened to my biological parents? Oh, they abandoned you on the side of the road? Oh.
I don't buy library books. They're actually quite gross.
To be honest, you're disgusting. To be honest, I hope you DIE one day. Oh, and soon. Oh, who said that? Oh my god, who said that? That was too much. Goodness great. It's just too much hate. If you or a loved one says that libraries are gross, I'm gonna come for you. That's the thing about Booktok. Y'all need to start promoting those libraries. Some people do it. I see some people do it. There's this one guy on there. I saw him do it last week. I was like, wow, people actually read library books. That was it. But I feel like I want to say something else. Maybe I'll say a positive. Yes, I will say a positive to counteract all the negativity. A positive thing about Booktok is that it brings more people to books. It brings more people to reading, and that is very important. Because literacy rates, I've heard they're dropping, girl. I've heard Gen Alpha, those stinky freaks. They can't read. Booktok is making people read. Like, I saw a TikTok comment. Oh my god. Like, if I say TikTok one more time, ban me. I saw a comment, and it was someone saying, like, it was talking about, like, reading blank books a year, and someone was like, oh, I have not read a book since, like, 2012. Or it was, like, 2014. And last year, I read 7 books. Come on, like, that's amazing. Like, that's literally, like, 0 books for, like, 10 years. All of a sudden, you're reading 7? Girl, hats off to you. Hats off to you. I feel like so many people have started reading last year. I saw so many comments that were like, yes, I started reading last August, and now I have 20 books read. Like, I started reading last year, March, now I have this many books read. That's amazing. And I love the community of Booktok. I love that it's like everyone is welcome to just come, talk about a book. There's a community for everyone. If you like to read classics, girl, there are people for you out there. If that's all you read, there are people for you. If all you read is this Booktok, there are people for you. And nothing is wrong with that. I honestly love like that people have different opinions. The Booktok sphere is very polarized, but I love that we all can just come together and read books. It's a book. It's a book, mademoiselle. It's a book. On off. Okay, something's wrong with me. Something's genuinely wrong with me, because why do I keep switching to accents? Like, what's wrong with her? She's crazy. Something's wrong with that girl. What's wrong with you? Why do you keep saying accents? Why are you over the way? Listen, keep it to yourself, babe. These are unpopular opinions. So if you disagree, babe, you're popular. You're popular. You're finally popular. Oh my god.
This is all I wanted to be since high school. I just wanted to be a popular girl.
You're finally popular. Happy? Like, but low-key, if you're a Spice Girl, babe, honestly, Spice Girl is such a cute name. Spice Girl, like, you're a Spice Girl. You're a Spice Girl. I don't have a problem with you specifically. It's just like, girl, can Booktok not with the spice? I think that was it. Girl, I said that was it like 10 minutes ago. But it's like, yas, that's everything. That's everything for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe too. Like, thank you for watching me hate on Booktok. But I truly love the community. Like, I feel like everyone has something they can hate about Booktok. But I love the people. I love everyone. I love everyone. Everyone on Booktok, I love. Oh my god, can I get my big head in this thing? Bye!